Anyway, sometimes people online, it could be a random person or a sleuth, whatever, do come up with blunder into unusual ideas or tips. So hear me out. The coworker, Elliot, needs to be re-interviewed and really shook down, lie detector test, check into when the calls were made to report him that he took off from the job to the company, what was said, what was done, everything with a fine-tooth comb. Because his story does not match. That he said, now these stories are on like Wikipedia and other spots as to what the guy said. Different things are said as to what he said, but some are more descriptive. Okay, the guy said that after Daniel left and this guy messes around or whatever, if not chasing him, okay, that Daniel was there for like 20 minutes and discussions did ensue. And he says, Daniel said, well, you want to go into Phoenix and sleep for about 15 minutes? I mean, I'm telling you, there's no telling what could have developed or what he would have thought of Daniel for saying that, if he did. Okay, but here's a big part of the story, that he eventually drives over to here and then down into here and then down to here and spots that the tracks went this way. He didn't see him drive down here and do that. He spotted the tracks, but he said the tracks were fresh because of the rain. It had washed away all the other tracks. So I knew they were his tracks because there was just his tracks, all the others had been washed away. Well, where was the rain? In other words, the guy fucked up, but he doesn't know it. His story is a mess, and he gets himself in deeper when you read more and more of what he said. He fucked up. Well, it didn't rain. If it did, a little. And then he comes down here, and you can tell what tracks are fresh because nobody's driven over them to begin with. So the story stinks to high heaven, let alone that why would he be, okay, the guy leaves, he's maybe hungover, wants to quit, is unhappy, and he didn't hit it off with the guy, he didn't like him, and Daniel didn't like the other guy, something like that. Something gets said, plus he suspected he was on drugs and says, I looked into his eyes. I looked into his eyes, and his pupils weren't dilated. Well, that's what he's doing is he's mixing lies with half-truths. He didn't look into nobody's eyes. Look at Robinson's pictures. Close up, zoom up. Or picture you standing there with him or another black person. But he's standing there looking into his eyes, and you can't see no pupils, but he says his eyes weren't dilated. Everything that guy says is turning out to be bullshit. Okay, so that alone is enough reason for suspicion. And him tracking him down if he stormed off and quit or whatever, or maybe he was fired, which is not being told us. And he comes down here and is what? Hunting him down. He may have been chasing him down. But he's hunting him down, a worker that was hungover, clearly wanted to go get some sleep or go back, wanted to call it a day, take the day off. So later, he chases him down and hunts him down and follows these tracks as if he's hunting a deer. It makes no sense. And plus notes that the rain had washed away the tracks, even though there was none. So he knew they were his. Everything the guy's saying is bullshit. It's possible he was the one chasing him. Okay, now Daniel does come down here. There's where Jeep was. And then mysterious Mr. X comes into the situation. Now remember, where's the rain? Where's the rain? That mysterious Mr. X he saw in Wagner Wash and said he seemed okay to me. And he was just cleaning out his Jeep. Well, where's this rain? Where's the rain that's occurring? And why is this person down here supposedly target practicing a federal agent at roughly the time would have been 11 o'clock? In other words, midday, high noon, sun straight up. And yet he's out there target practicing in the rain, goes out there in the rain. Where's the rain? Where's the rain? So he sees him down here in Wagner Wash someplace. If he did, if this guy here isn't dreaming it up to make it seem like, well, the way it's going to look, I was the last one to see him. I was the last one to see him. I know what happened. And they're not going to find him. And they're going to say, you were the last one to see him. So he'll throw in mysterious Mr. X, so that then the suspicion goes on Mr. X. I think this guy's crap is just that, crap. Okay, so now let's look at the Jeep. Where's the rain? Where's the rain? Where's the mud? Like with Dylan Rounds. Well, the mud was here. There was some rain and mud all over and stuff like that. Where's the mud? Where's the rain? The tires are pristine. What? Did they power wash this one too? No, it's bullshit. I think the guy needs to be checked out. Re-interview him and give him a lie detector test or something. This does not match. Where's the rain? Where's the rain? Well, the rain washed away all the tracks. You know, all the tracks. And so only his remain. That's how I knew they were his. Now, I ain't buying it. They need to bring that guy back in and talk to him and really put on the heat and see if he can crack. Take a lie detector test, check his phone usage and stuff to the company and also to Daniel, and see what the hell went on. His story stinks, reeks to high heaven.